You can tell him I said it. Leave your bitch alone.
Two of the biggest names in cable TV are now out at their longtime networks. Announcements that came just moments ago. First, Don Lemon. Twitter that CNN fired him. In a statement to NBC News, the network CEO said that the sides parted ways. That bombshell announcement came minutes after Fox News cut ties with Tucker Carlson. Now, Fox did not give a specific reason. Carlson is one of the most popular primetime hosts on television. Let's bring in Brian Stelter. He is the author of Hoax and Network of Lies and a Vanity Fair columnist. We should also note, also used to work at CNN. So, Brian, let's start with Tucker Carlson. What is Fox saying about this decision? Have we heard anything from Tucker Carlson yet?
We have not heard anything from Tucker Carlson, which is very revealing in and of itself. I'll just give you a very personal example. When I left CNN last year, when my show was canceled, and it happened very suddenly, I put out a statement. I wanted to speak in my own way. Carlson's not doing that today, and that's very interesting. Another big difference from a case like mine, I was able to sign off on TV, but Carlson is not. Fox is saying his last show was last Friday, and here's the big reveal. Carlson said on Friday's show, hey, I'll see you Monday. So he did not head into the weekend expecting this to happen. We don't know exactly why his show is suddenly ending, although I do believe that it's not just Carlson leaving Fox. At least some of his producers are also leaving. So that could be a clue that this has something to do not just with Carlson. It's not just, about Tucker. It might be about the show as well. Again, very few details because he's not commenting, but Fox is saying that his show will be replaced immediately with rotating hosts.
And Brian, it really is remarkable. Moments after the Carlson news, we learned that Don Lemon is now out at CNN. What are we hearing about that?
Yes, and just to be clear, this is a coincidence. Fox did not know CNN was about to do this. CNN did not know that Fox was about to do this. It is tempting to try to connect the dots between these two cases because they are happening at exactly the same hour of the day here on Monday, and because Don Lemon was critical of Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson was incredibly sharply critical of Don Lemon in crude and insulting ways. The two men would trade barbs on TV, and they're both kind of icons of a certain era in cable news that was dominated by all things Donald Trump. But the Don Lemon case, I think, is much more related to his status on the morning show. CNN moved him to the mornings a number of months ago. It seemed to many to be a demotion because he was moved out of prime time. Some people wondered if it was related to the new management at Warner Brothers Discovery, my former employer. Don Lemon seems to think so because in his statement, he's hinting at larger issues at play and saying that he was terminated right after getting off the air. So I suspect we're going to hear a lot from him about this because this is not one of those going quietly situations where he's playing nice. Right now, CNN's playing nice, saying they parted ways and they wish him well. But Don Lemon not going to play nice in this case. I think he's going to have some sharp words for CNN. And like I said, this is notable because he's an icon of that era of cable news, that in-your-face, passionate, oftentimes provocative, sometimes even polarizing era of cable news defined by the Trump years. And as we all know, the Trump years may not be over. We're heading into another election cycle, but without Don Lemon on TV, and at least for now, without Tucker Carlson on TV.